All right, and we are live. Hello, Internet. No one else said hello to the Internet. Wow, you guys.
Hi, Internet. Well,
No,
I waved.
it's not on.
Internet's toxic.
Great, got
Alright.
to play.
Hey, Internet.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
Internet.
the Internet loves our attitude. Don't pretend like.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Internet
Internet
quit
loves our.
sending me furry porn.
Whoa.
Continue to send me furry porn.
Yeah, right.
I'm a werewolf, please.
What do you
I
want
have
from
enough. I have enough. It keeps sending me duplicates.
it? Is there
Annoying.
enough? I don't know if there is enough.
Satyrs
What?
only.
Satyrs only, yeah. Only satyrs.
Only satyrs.
Oh my god.
More like centaurs only. Ain't that right, James?
FarmersOnly.com. What?
No.
You don't have to be lonely at FarmersOnly.com. It's a great commercial.
Farmers
I
are
personally
never
like the
lonely.
silvercentaurs.com, but that's
Non-sponsored.
Is that for like older centaurs?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Silver Centaurs.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Centaur singles.
Listen, I'm gonna let everyone in on a little secret. James and I have a deal going on. He uses my profile pic for his farmers only, and I use his for black people's meat.
I hear you.
So no. So
That long dong.
there used to be actually I need to check into this still thing. There used to be this this website called Otaku Booty.
What?
I hope that still exists.
Yeah.
It probably does. I've heard
Otaku.
of it, yeah.
Ah, man, I don't know if I want. I think I might want to put like a VPN.
No, yeah, it
before
still
I go
exists.
Otaku.
No, it still exists.
Oh, it
Otaku
really
Booty's
is. I
still
just
real?
looked it up.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, it is.
Well, now we've just introduced thousands of people to Otaku Booty.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of like maybe 2 people, but whatever.
Yeah.
Look, man. You know, I can hope.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like just full of like lonely otaku dudes, but whatever.
Well, the first article is Happy Woo Year and a Wu-Tang Clan thing.
Oh my.
Oh no, and I just lost my. Oh well, too bad.
Oh, of course they have a picture of that hot-ass, like, Russian chick or whatever.
Otaku Booty.
Crimea's new Attorney General, Natalia Polkonskaya. The one they keep making into an anime chick, and she fucking loves.
Wow. So I'll tell the rest of you too, because not everybody was here for this. But in the campaign stats sheet, under the date, there is the event log. I started filling in a couple of things, but you guys feel free to, like, anytime like something happens on a day, to fill in what happened. It's a nice reminder of, like, you know, events and when they happened and what happened, and that way, you know, you don't have to go back and listen to videos necessarily, just to remember, like, oh, what happened, you know, back when.
Green is me, pink is Fiona.
Yeah, I mean, you can just put it in black, or you can choose your own color.
I want to be orange. How do I make myself orange?
Whenever you type, just change the color to orange.
In fact,
or the font.
I will flash these onto the stream for just a second so they can see kind of what this is.
I'm going to type in taco booty today.
Oh god, why are you flashing everybody?
So yeah, you can kind of see the stuff that we've got going on there. So yeah, there's that. So that's there, just to keep everyone on track of what's going on. Let's see. So we got a game to play, I guess.
Yeah, we got a little
doesn't sound
derailed,
fun.
but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were we doing? I don't know. We were into town. Things were happening. I think we closed on Ted
Being awful.
opening the thing and seeing
Yeah.
Kazuki the fishman, him and his crew seeing Kazuki, and that's sort of like where we just like dropped off right there. And
Yeah, I think a comment was made like, "Oh, foot," and that was it.
So what is it? I'm sorry. What does it do with this Russian chick?
Yeah, so she's like a civil official in a different country, and people keep drawing her as an anime character, and she fucking loves it. She's
What are
like
you talking
signed
about?
pictures of it and shit.
Is she?
What are you,
I'll put it in Discord for you.
Is she?
Yeah.
Is she old enough to be like an official in like Russia?
She's like 35 or something like
No.
Anybody
Yeah.
can be an official in Russia, Mike. Come on now.
that. That's also an entirely valid point.
Apparently, Russia's got the fountain of youth.
As long as you're not against Putin, you live and you get to do what you want.
'Cause she looks 17.
She
There
does.
you go, James.
Yeah, let me see what you're talking about.
Rat too.
I don't know.
Good
why, but
lord,
here we go.
her?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah. Okay,
Of course you do.
Yeah. I mean,
I
right.
was surprised.
We're born of the same breed, James.
Yeah.
Something about Lolly, I don't know.
No, absolutely not. That's a 9 to 10.
Not if she's a 300-year-old vampire spirit.
That's
Also
correct, man.
Have you seen Dance of the Vampire Bund?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm referencing.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that right now.
Yeah, because she looks 9. All right.
She's 300, man. She's 300.
I know she's 300.
Good lord!
She's
Oh,
9.
can we play?
Listen,
the
if we're
game?
gonna keep talking about this, you have to flash a picture up to chat so everybody else knows.
Yeah, because like, I feel like the FBI is gonna bust through my door at any moment. All I have to do is spit at them and say I have COVID, and then they'll leave.
Yeah.
No, man. Twitch chat just said FBI guy said, yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Epstein killed himself. Just putting that out there. Just putting it out there.
All right, to
Hillary
the
didn't
game.
do it.
Yep. All right. So yeah.
Robot overlords.
Yeah.
The Clintons are the greatest people ever.
All right. So
Now we got that covered.
so from an omnipotent overview, we've got.
Oh shit!
Yep.
I lied. She's 40.
What? Bullshit.
As of this year, or sorry, as of last year, she's 40.
She consumes, like, virgin blood
She consumes
every day, because holy shit.
Sorry,
I
that
wish
was a
I looked like
derailment.
that
I
when I was
apologize.
She's,
I'm sorry. Maybe I need a Russian girl. Jesus.
yeah.
They're hot until 60, and then they all turn to hags.
Yeah,
I mean,
but then
wow.
they also cook
So-
meat until it's shoe leather because like the regulations in Russia require you to cook meat really a long time.
Ugh.
So,
The only
anyways,
downfall.
but so okay, scaling back for a minute.
yeah.
So we've got
Dude, bust that.
we've got Melody, Mist, and Gray all at the tavern hanging out at a table. Fiamma is currently at another table with Griff on her date. And then back at the cart, we've got Ted and the yokels in the cart, having just woken up and slammed a White Claw. And Kazuki is now sort of faced to them. Kazuki, what do you have to say to this band of retards, degenerates? You can't say
Rejects.
retard. You can't say retard. Sorry, I apologize to the mentally
You
handicapped.
said it
I
twice.
don't apologize.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. Please don't ban me.
Call them rejects.
Rejects. Yes.
It ain't easy being
No.
PC.
Kyle is definitely a degenerate.
Yeah. Right.
Most of them are.
Idiots. Not intelligent
So
people.
what's up, Katsuki? What's happening?
He's just standing there bewildered.
Okay. So yeah, Ted's looking at Kazuki and he's like, Who are you, kid?"
Hi, I'm Kazuki Hada.
He says, "Hey, Kazuki. Hey, man. You want party?"
Oh God.
You want a party? Sure.
I got drugs,
I think
bro.
I'm old enough.
He says, "Party don't know no age."
All right.
Kyle's in the back. Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
my.
Yeah, so they invite you and thing, but I think Kazuki's got some other business he wants to attend to too, because he's got he's not happy about a situation that's happening in town.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So does Kazuki abandon the people in the cart, or does he keep his post?
He's not gonna leave his post. He's going to keep an eye on the speds.
Okay, all right, cool. So Kazuki parties with the people.
He's drinking like I thought she loved me.
So we get back to the inn. Fiamma and Griff are over there talking, mostly just Griff. What are Melody, Mist, and Gray doing? Are you watching this unfold, and do you have any discussion about this while it's happening?
Man, I'm just watching it.
Definitely watching.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna assume Mist watching too. Can you guys see?
Mist won't give a damn. He's probably just eating.
Can you guys see Joel?
No.
Okay. So
Not anymore.
he's probably like done that on purpose. Then I'm going to assume. All right. Cool.
Oh, he is missed.
he's
Which one of you took a
mysterious.
massive shit?
Yeah. All right, cool. So, Fiamma, you're sitting there, you're talking to Griff. And, so Griff's chatting himself up pretty good. And then the guy who yelled at Griff before kind of like walks up to the table. And he says, hey, Griff. So, I thought you went to the mines. And Griff looks up and he's like, oi now. You interrupted my time with the lady here. But I did go to the mines. And, well, this lovely angel right here saved me. She brought me back to life. Invigorated me. And he says, well, where are the others? And he says, well, they tell me they're still down there. And, well, I think a search party's been sent. I don't know, really. I don't care. Can't you see I'm working something right here? He's like, sorry, man. Sorry. We'll catch up later. He says, to right. And he looks over at Fiamma and he says, so, what be your drink?
Something strong and hot.
He says, ho, I got something strong and hot for you, but I don't think I can give it to you right here.
In her mind, she's thinking, God, this is so fucking easy.
And he calls the waitress, and the waitress, she shows up, and she's like, oh, Griff, you're back. It's so good to see you. And he says, I know, love, I know. Don't worry, we'll catch up later. And she says, what will you be having? And just like, this lady here, she wants the strongest thing we got in the house. And she says, okay, I'll be back. And then she looks back, she says, do you think she wants it kicked up a notch? And winks at him. And he looks over at Fiamma and he says,
It's not like date rape drugs.
I was
No.
thinking the
An
same
angel?
thing, man. You're about to get roofied, bro.
he looks at Fiamma and he's like, hey, you got a problem with something a little stronger?
No.
He says,
Jesus,
he just like gives a
fucking-
nod to the waitress and then she leaves. And so he looks back at Fiamma and says, so, what's a pretty lass like you doing walk around in homeless clothes with these other miscreants over there?
Well,
Got really good hearing. I could hear that.
Yeah?
to be honest, I really don't care about how I look, but apparently everyone keeps seeing me as homeless, so I decided to change that. That's why I had you buy me this dress. Honestly, we're a traveling group of sorts. But can't really give you any details right now because we don't know where we're headed next.
He says, right, so you wanderers? Okay, I guess. He just passing through. That's good. That's real good.
Okay.
Jesus.
And,
yeah,
Okay.
you're getting date raped.
And,
Definitely.
The lady gets back, and the cups she's bringing, there's sort of like a vapor.
Bubbling with hate.
No, there's like a vapor coming off of them, and
Drink
she
this
sets
shit.
them down, and then she pulls like out of sort of a coat pocket a vial of like white powder, and she says, She says, hey, love, here's the special that you asked for. And then she sprinkles a little bit on each thing. And when she does, they sort of fizz and bubble for a second and then die back down. Hey, look, Joel's back.
I've been
Joel.
back, but yeah.
Okay, cool. And then it sort of like calms back down.
I'm about to get date raped.
And,
No, but I know what that is.
he holds
Cutting
his
off
glass.
his face.
He holds his glass and he says, here's to a night neither of us will ever forget or remember.
I hold mine back up and it's like, thank God.
Yeah, Clink, and he chugs his down. He's like, it's like straight down. Do you drink yours the same, or are you a little more ladylike about it?
Hell no, I'm not a ladylike
Yeah.
with drinking.
Yeah. So he slams it down. You slam yours down, and he says, well, he just kind of looks in awe, and he's like, now that's what I'm talking about. And so he just kind of
Killer
goes.
pig.
he just kind of goes on,
Oh shit.
and the night kind of carries on. Do you guys have any particular things you want to do or order while you're in here?
Let me see.
Shit, I don't know, but I think I have
I've still got healing potions. Still got
yeah,
bandages.
Probably should look
I mean,
up.
there's a number of locals in here. They're mostly human and a few dwarves. It seems a lot of the dwarves are probably lost in the mines, from what you can tell. Do you want to interact with any locals? Or waitresses, bartenders, anything?
Hookers, you know.
I didn't say that.
Sorry, you're right. Lascivious ladies of the night.
Wow, we had to get that. There.
Can take that as a no. All right.
Nah.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything.
Yep.
I'm like,
All right, cool.
Good.
I feel like they're all more interested to see how my drug-fueled night's gonna go.
Did
Oh,
you-
yeah,
did
I'm just sure you had a
Yeah.
little bit of dip of fairy dust.
Now, didn't you guys have a plate?
Sounds like.
Didn't you guys have a plate sent to Kazuki?
Yeah, I
we
did.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's cover to Kazuki real quick. You're there, and sort of a waitress sort of arrives with a plate, and she sort of like knocks on the back of the cart, and she says, "Hello, I'm looking for a Kazuki."
And I open the door and I'm like, let's me.
When you open the door, like smoke just billows out of the back of it, and she looks in, sees like this like teenage kid surrounded by these sort of questionable looking adults. She's like, "Are you okay, son?"
I'm just fine.
She's
Guys, like, damn.
okay, and she sort of like,
Hey, yo, hop in here.
so she kind of looks around. And she's like, "Oh no, I must get back to work."
Nah, come on, girl.
But I brought this plate. This was
Jesus.
sent to Kazuki. Kazuki, your teammates, friends. Parents. I'm not sure. But they sent you this food.
All right, I'm hungry.
Hey, you like my hat? I'm wearing a
says-
beanie that says "suck me."
Well, she can't read it, right? Because it's in English.
That's fair.
Aw.
She's like, yeah, it's very nice, dear. This woman's probably like 70, all right?
Kyle don't get it. Kyle don't care. Like,
Yeah, all right. She's like, okay. Anyways,
You're just big pointy D.
listen, son. She's looking at Kazuki. She's, listen, son. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. And she just like turns and walks away.
what? Where are you going?
She's bye now.
Bitch.
And you kind of hear you kind of hear her mutter. She's walking away. Bless his heart.
Oh, damn.
Oh, she's the southern one.
Yep, the
Man,
poor
she-
southern swear.
Yeah.
She ugly, anyways. That was just pity.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So back to Fiamma and Griff real quick. Griff's like, I think I'm feeling a bit tired actually. I think it's about time for old Griff to turn in. I mean, you're welcome to join me. I got a warm bed, but you ain't got to.
Hey, you paid.
He says, all right, well, let's be on our way then. And he heads out.
Jesus Christ.
I'm also gonna start heading out. I'm getting out back to them and be like, this is gonna be hot.
Yeah. So,
Literally.
Fiamma and Griff leave. The night sort of carries on. It's getting pretty late. And the three of you are still sitting in there, and suddenly, like the front door of the pub bursts open, and it's the Sanchez, the dwarf that was from the mayor's office. He bursts in.
Yeah.
And he says, just like stone faced, he's like, "Listen, everybody, I just want everybody to know that we found most of the missing dwarves, and they're being taken to medical treatment, and well, I think that's pretty much it." And he just turns around and walks out. everyone's just like kind of dumbfounded, like looking like, okay. And then you see like a few people like kind of like start rushing out. They're gonna go see what's going on, and then the place sort of just like dies down, and the night's sort of winding down. So, do you guys retire to bed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Retire is the wrong word.
Out of earshot of the dragon, so as not to, make it any worse. I'd just be like, I just say after he goes and tells us about the dwarves, I'm just like, I swear to God, bitch, better have my money.
Did you say out of the earshot of the dragon?
Yeah, I don't want the dragon to learn any more bad words.
Let's roll on.
Gosh dang it!
Let's roll on dexterity. That's the closest thing we have to stealth to you, like being out of the. The dragon can probably hear pretty well.
Dragon don't hear shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you managed to get out of the earshot of the dragon. Good job. Also, as
You know you're gonna need that fucking 10.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, also, Gray, maybe an hour or so after you go to bed, the dragon starts getting restless. He seems to be a little bit nocturnal, and he sort of starts making this sort of like whack sound, and spewing out like little puffs of smoke out of his mouth. And he sort of starts running around the room, just sort of tearing stuff up and knocking things over.
What does he want?
He just wants to play, man. He's been cooped up in that bag for a while.
Okay, then I guess we're gonna go outside and fucking play.
Yeah. Did you take him outside in the middle of the night?
Yeah, why
It's like-
not? Who the
like
fuck's gonna do
5 in the
anything?
morning.
It's like 3 a.m. Yeah.
Who's gonna do something to me? I'm a goddamn werewolf.
All right, cool. All right. So yeah. You go out with him. Roll on charisma.
Jesus.
Oh, let me move. How did you get right there? Oop.
Yeah. Okay. What's your charisma?
I
one?
don't have a plus nothing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So your bond with the dragon increases slightly as you sort of outside playing with him. Do you try and teach him anything while you're out there?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what you teach him, huh?
Gosh
Wow.
dang it!
Yeah.
My dragon.
Yeah. He can't
You're
say
a terrible dragon father.
he can't say it
Great
fully, but he can give like a fa.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck.
But he says shit just fine though.
Yeah, best dragon ever.
So yeah.
We're gonna have a Jay or Silent Bob dragon, man. He's gonna be sitting there spitting off
Snoochie
some damn
Moochie.
shit. Yep.
I'm gonna make a doll that says "bad melody," bad melody, and I'm gonna point at it and I'll be like, "Breathe fire, breathe fire."
Dust in my hand. Oh.
Yeah. So let's we'll reconvene. It's the next morning, right?
Nah.
Swear to God, I'm gonna get a dragon, and when I raise mine, it's over.
So we wake up the next morning. Let's go over to Fiamma over at Griff's house.
Yeah, let's cut over there.
Fiamma, you wake up beside Griff. How was the night? Was it good? Was it bad?
Can you even remember?
Let's have Griff roll on that.
All right. Let's we'll have Griff roll on.
We'll roll to see his performance, and we'll roll to see my performance.
There you go.
You want to roll on Dex? We'll roll on Dex. And we'll say Griff has just a 0 on Dex. So
Probably.
Griff's,
Fantastic.
Griff is not so good. Griff got a 6.
oh man.
Actually, you know what? Because I used burn twice as right, I have to use burn half as long, or else I can't use it again. I can treat any roll of a 10 as a miss, so I can reuse it again. So we both sucked.
But you don't remember it because you were too drunk. So yay.
That's right.
Yeah. So it was really sort of terrible, but not that you necessarily remember it because you were like high on the fairy dust alcohol.
Yeah,
mixture.
definitely
Fire
fairy
amazing.
dust.
But you don't wake up with a feeling of like that was amazing. You just wake up with a feeling of like, yeah.
That happened.
So Griff wakes up and he's like, oh man, well that was an amazing night. He's lying. That was an amazing night. I hope you enjoyed it as good as I did. Oh man, it's just so.
I'm
good.
like, oh yeah, while I'm putting on the dress.
He's like, "Hey, you into long-term relationships?"
I move around a lot, so I really can't.
He says,
But next time I'm in town,
"Oh, I hear you. Okay. And he says, "Well then, I best head off. I gotta probably talk to the mayor about some things." And he says, "You stay as long as you like." And then he says,
before he leaves, I'm gonna be like, oh, and you don't have to worry. Once again, I'm an angel. We don't get pregnant.
he says, "Right. Okay. Sure."
He sounds a little disappointed. Was he trying to trap her? Jesus.
And then he just walks out and heads towards the mayor's office. So you guys, so Kazuki, you wake up in the cart with the degenerates, and they're all out stone cold. They party pretty hard.
Oh no, sir. Kyle is still awake partying.
Okay, Kyle's a zombie. His eyes are closed, but he's still just like fist pumping.
I took 4 Ritalin.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, do you continue to stay there, or do you like maybe place Oki just sort of like on guard and leave, or what are you doing?
Yeah. Like, Oki, stay.
Yeah. Cool. And do you head off maybe towards the inn?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So you're sort of making your way as Kazuki's making his way. Fiyama, you're probably exiting about the time that Kazuki's walking by, so you guys kind of meet up. Do you have any words to exchange? What are you wearing, Fiyama?
The dress.
I'm wearing the dress.
Kazuki, you see Fiyama walk out of the house in the dress first thing in the morning.
Like adjusting.
Yeah. What is your
Walk of
reaction?
shame.
That morning after look.
I guess it also bears to ask the question: has Kazuki and Fiyama had any sort of relations?
No.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
No.
All right. So yeah, Kazuki, you see you're coming out of the house. What is your reaction?
Just blinding hot rage.
Yeah.
At his age, would he know what happened?
Yeah, he's a teenager.
Okay, well, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Fiyama, do you notice his
I don't
rage?
know how fish man go.
I'm like
asking.
I don't care. I'm just like, oh hey Kazuki. So what? Do I not look homeless anymore? Is that good?
Yeah, you look good, Fiamma.
Cool. I didn't ask if I looked good. I just asked if I didn't look homeless.
Ooh.
God, you never get
Jesus.
anything right.
Jesus.
Shit, man.
All right, cool.
God.
Jesus, you gonna step on him too?
Yeah.
If
like
he
that.
asked for it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, at this point, if he pays.
Right. Yeah, so you guys are starting making your way to the inn. We cut to the inn, and Mist, Melody, and Gray. Are you guys in separate rooms, or you're all in the same room, or how's that working out?
I don't care. Just don't give a shit.
All
Well,
right,
technically, Gray's been out, so wouldn't he be
Yeah.
down at the
Yeah,
bar?
I'd probably be. I remember I'm
He's
outside.
probably still playing, yeah.
Yeah,
And didn't they comp us rooms anyway? So
They
we'll
did,
Yeah,
so I'm
we
asking-
only had separate rooms,
yeah,
I would
all right.
imagine.
Yeah, okay. So you
I
guys,
doubt Melody and Mist would like to cuddle up.
Yeah,
so
that'd be
you guys wake up. Are you already sort of in
Sure.
the? Are you in the pub having breakfast, or are you like just like chilling in your rooms? What's going on there?
Yeah.
Mist would be
Breakfast sounds
drinking a breakfast beer while
Yeah.
eating whatever food they're serving.
Okay,
us.
cool. Yeah. And the old lady is serving you guys, and she's
I remember to go in the bar, get some raw meat for the dragon.
yeah. So it's still early morning, but people are going to start sort of coming out. But the dragon about this time is sort of getting a little sleepy, and it sort of is trying to nuzzle its way back into the
In the
backpack.
bag you go.
So he kind of nuzzles his way back in. So I guess you go in and probably start having breakfast too. Some sort of meat plate.
Yes.
And so
Zombies plate.
the old lady's like, she's talking to you guys. She says, "Hey now, y'all. So, what kind of business you guys have in town?"
We saved the whole fucking town.
She
We have to
says,
clear up
Go
the
back to
line.
eating food.
I'll just turn my head and be like, what my friend means to say is all those miners that were saved, that was us.
Yeah.
she says, "Oh my heavens to Betsy. Well, that seems mighty brave of you."
Fucking meat's good.
I
Excuse
just
our
keep
rude
drinking my
friend.
beer.
It's not rude. I said the fucking food was good.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So by the time Fiamma
Bray
and
whispers to the backpack. Fuck.
so by the time Fiamma and Kazuki walk in, and do you guys join them for the breakfast?
Yeah, I walk up and I'm like, hey, I want to what the wolf's having.
Yeah.
Sorry, the human.
She looks a little confused, and she says,
the human.
she says,
Yeah, totally human.
Which one is it?
Meat.
Fucking just bring me meat.
It's okay. Right away, little.
Chard.
Fucking.
And then she says, "Oh, young man, it's nice to see you. Not with those ruffians anymore. What can I get you, honey? Are you okay?"
Yeah, I have some meat too.
She says, "Oh, coming right up." And she goes and gets it. She brings it back. So you guys are all sitting there having breakfast. And Sanchez sort of comes back up into the inn. He walks in. And he sees you guys there, and he says, "Mayor would like to see you." And he just stands there.
You
I'm like, what you think now, Sanchez? Ain't no fucking homeless clothes.
He looks at you and he says, "No matter."
Fuck you, Sanchez.
I just get up and get ready to follow him.
Yeah, let's go to the mayor's.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he escorts
It's
you
not
back.
going to be a eventual end goal of mine to impress Sanchez.
Oh, he's your next target.
Subconscious.
Yeah. So you guys get up and
this whole fucking town.
you start heading towards the mayor's office with old Sanchez, yeah. So you you get inside the building there, and the Sanchez takes you in, and you see the guy who you think is the mayor, but he's not. He walks out, and he says, "Welcome back. We confirmed that the dwarves were there, like you said, and they were. They were in pretty rough shape though. We have some questions. We definitely have some questions.
Get fucking paid.
Yeah. So don't worry. We're definitely willing to pay out to those that saved him. Was there anything odd about the cave?
Everything in there was rock monsters.
Yeah, rock golems.
What, you mean beside the fact they were all in a pit?
And he says, "Yeah. So, unfortunately, they have no memory of being rock monsters. They say they were attacked by rock monsters, but that was the last thing they remember. But they all seem to have lost almost a month's worth of time. And so it's just very peculiar. So I have to ask, do you know what caused the problem?"
No idea.
No.
There was this... No, don't even lie. There was this strange rock we had to break. It was a pain in the ass.
He says, "Interesting."
Yeah, but we don't know how it worked. We
Yeah.
just-
We're adventurers, not scientists.
He says, "Well, obviously, this incident poses lots of questions, and that mine is our main source of income. It's what we pull from there is our major export, and we don't want this to happen again. And so we're trying to prevent this from happening in the future. And just any information you could give us would be super helpful in achieving that goal.
I would be like, all right, so if you come across any rocks that have this weird rainbow sheen to them, kind of like it's glowing, get some people together, get it removed from that area, and break it.
So he pulls out his ledger and he starts writing stuff down. And he's like, okay, interesting. He says, do you...
Break that shit.
He says, do you... I don't suppose you have an example of any of this.
I only saw the one, and we broke it. When we broke it, the sheen disappeared.
It's okay. All right. Well then, that being the case, I'd like you to introduce you to our mayor, Mayor Phineas. He will be giving you the reward.
We thought you were. Who are you?
Oh, sorry. It's my apologies. I guess I did not give you my name in the beginning. They call me Oscar. I'm Oscar.
The fucking grouch.
The Meyer Wiener.
Grouchy. And
do you live in a trash can?
He says, "Oh no! I have a very nice house. I'm very clean."
Yeah. Okay.
He says, "I'm the mayor's aide, and I handle most business, but when it comes to transferring funds of this measure, it's just not something that I'm allowed to do, honestly." So he opens the door, and out comes this sort of this dwarf. He's old. He's got a big old gray beard, and he says, "Greetings. I'm Mayor Phineas. I want to extend my greatest gratitude for the job you have completed." And then he pulls out a sack of gold and he says, "Here is your reward." And he holds it out. Who takes it?
I'll take it.
As you grab it, he sort of like, it's almost like he doesn't want to let go, but he does eventually let go of it. And he says, "Our town is greatly indebted to you, and there shall be a feast in your honor in the town square tonight, if you'll have it."
Yeah, that sounds great. How much did he hand me?
200 gold.
200 gold. Cool.
Yeah. So, he says, "Great. We will certainly herald your deeds tonight in the great feast, and also, by any chance, is I have from the ledger of my man Oscar, the one of you is named Melody Piper. Is that one of you?"
Jesus.
Yes.
He says, "Okay, so this may sound odd, but a note appeared on my desk, seemingly out of nowhere. It's the deed to the house on the outskirts of town, the one that belonged to Shaman Ricky, the great Shaman Ricky. He's a very strange one. We don't like to deal with him, but nonetheless, a deed appeared on my desk, and it said it was bequeathed to you. So, here," and he just sort of hands it to you. And he says, "I don't know what you'll find in there. Honestly, I don't care what you do with the place." He says, "Just if you find anything weird in it, I don't want to know."
No problem.
And he hands you the deed.
Discretion's key.
Yeah. And he also says, you might want a different alias. There are times where people might have mixed feelings about the name Melody Piper. I mean, I know some people are fans of those books, but some people find her to be a hero, but some people also find her to be a villain. So you might want to consider a new alias when you're traveling from town to town. I don't know why anyone would want to pretend to be a fictional character anyways.
I just look at Melody and wink at her.
Anyways,
We're legends.
Certainly, if you need any more work or jobs, we have a quest board. If you'd like to take some of those on in your downtime, how long do you plan on staying in our village?
Not long, I believe.
Says, good. That's good. He says, the people here don't do well with outsiders. Anyways, that's all.
Well, I'll see you next summer since we got a place up here now.
He says,
I was about to say, I have a vacation home.
He says
I'm so
that's-
excited.
he says that's
Or, and
Great.
here's a hunch: you could sell the house to build a guild hall.
No.
So. Anyways, he just sort of like waves you off and like walks back into his office. And Phineas says, "Well, I think that went that went as good as it could be expected. I think. I'll see you guys tonight at the party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, party.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Great. Sanchez, if you wouldn't mind showing our guests out. And
See, I'm gonna put my notes in our ledger.
Yeah.
Sanchez, he just sort of like gruffly like gestures with his hand like towards the door, like.
Sanchez, you need to get laid or something, man. I don't know.
I bid one final fuck you to Sanchez.
Jeez, man.
Sanchez looks at you, and there's no emotion.
Of course.
While I'm walking out, I'm just like, God damn it.
What is the game date right now? Is it April 11th? What is it?
Today, is now
It's March 28th.
Saturday, March 28th. Yeah.
Cool.
Sunday, March
March
28th.
Yeah, Sunday, March 28th. Yep. Yep, that's where we are. I need to like do a thing.
I'll just add that right there then.
So yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, so yeah, you guys exit the mayor's office. It's still like sort of morning-ish. Do you want to take on any quests? Do you want to explore the house?
We should, but I want to go to the house
Yeah.
first.
I honestly think exploring the house to see what goodies are in it would probably be the best
Sure.
idea.
And
I'm gonna go check on those fuckers we saved.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, you go check on the sick. I'm gonna go explore my sweet new house.
Yeah.
I'm going with Melody.
I'm going to look around. Totally not gonna
Before we
stop.
leave, I'm gonna be like, Mist, hand me my cut.
Hand you your cut.
Yeah, we just did a quest. Money.
Alright, what's your cut?
I don't know, fuck it, 10 gold.
Does everybody else agree with this?
Sure.
Alright, so I'll give you 10 gold.
After you hand me 10 gold, I'll be like, I don't give a fuck what y'all agree with. I work for a living.
You're a working girl. Yeah, cool. All right, you get 10 gold. All right, cool. So you guys are gonna head off. So Melody, Mist, Gray, are you also heading to the house?
Hell no.
Okay. So Melody and Mist are heading off to the house. Where's Gray going?
I'm gonna go like somewhere
bed?
like over here in the woods.
He's gonna go train his dragon.
Yeah.
So this dude's been up all damn night.
Alright.
This dragon's sleeping.
Cool.
He's got more than one dragon, sir.
Yeah.
Cool. So the location where the sick have been taken is right over here. You can see that where I'm clicking. So,
Yeah.
So that's where Fiamma's headed, and oh gosh, that zoomed in, and like I didn't tell it to zoom in. That's weird. Anyways, and Gray's heading over to the woods. And Kazuki, where particularly in town are you heading?
I am shadowing Griff.
Okay, all right. So Griff was still sort of like he's in the mayor's office right now. So are you hanging out around the mayor's office?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's go to Fiamma real quick. Fiamma, you get over here to the sort of hospital type place. where a lot of the dwarves are being housed and taken care of. What do you do?
I'm just gonna meander and try and question some of them. I'm not gonna get any answers, but that's what I'm doing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you spend some time just hanging out with them. We'll come back to that. Gray, you're over in the woods with the dragon. What are you looking to do?
I'm just gonna sit and chill out in nature, away from all these hoodlums right now.
Okay, so you're just sort of taking time to rest, and sort of get your whatever. All right. Then let's go over to the house real quick. Melody and Mist, you enter the house. It's basically the same you left it. Sort of like just junk all over the place. Nothing of value that's at least visible. What are you doing?
I'm gonna detect traps or something like that.
You take free action. There are no traps.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. I am going to roll discern realities, not just in the main room.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Told you were gonna need that 10.
You see a bunch of dusty junk. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, another thing, that room that we were in.
Yeah, the back room that he like darted into and then like closed the door behind himself.
Yeah, can I go into that?
Yeah. Well, you may have to pick. There's like a lock on it, so
I can do that.
Yep.
Thank you.
Let me pick that lock. Let's see. I think I do that with Dex. Let's
Yeah.
see. Yep, I sure do. All right, let's pick that lock. 2d6. Ooh, it happens. Whew.
Yeah. You
Barely.
pick the lock, but you sort of break the mechanism that locks, so you won't be able to lock it back. But you do pick it, and it does sort of break the lock when you pick it. And the door is like cracks open.
I go inside.
I follow.
Yeah. So this room's a little strange. When you walk in, there's the only way I can describe it is it basically looks like a medieval dentist chair. It's got some straps on it and it leans back and stuff like that. And that's sort of sitting center of the room. There's a workbench with a number of tools on it. Some like serrated bladed weapons, some non-serrated bladed weapons. There's some clamps. There's some picks.
Ricky had some kinks. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
There's also like an apothecary table. There's no ingredients, but it is it's got like a well in it for like mixing things, and it's got a mortar and pestle that's like built into it. So there's a nice little apothecary table. Also in this room, there's it's like a hole. It almost looks like a well built into the house. And it has like the string that goes down, like the rope that goes down inside it, which seems to go into sort of the black abyss that is going down.
Yeah, let's jump in that and go to the alternate reality it leads to. No thanks. Go over there, get that tentacle grab.
And
I'll pull you out.
there's like a crank that you can crank up the rope with and everything.
Oh, okay. Well, then I would like to use the crank and see what's in the hole.
Yeah.
All right, Mist is stepping the fuck back. I'm just
Yeah,
stating
please-
that. I'm
please
out of
do,
reach
yeah.
of anything that grabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you crank it, it pulls up, and it's just water. But it's some of the
Melody
most.
would trust Ricky way too much.
It's some of the most crystal clear water you ever seen in your life.
Drink it.
I certainly will.
It's the fountain of youth. Do it.
You know what? I want to drink the water. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why not?
Cool. Let's
Just gonna point out the last time she ate something, Spider Lily. Anyway,
just roll 2d6, and that will flat 2d6.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's just water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it gonna? Is
No.
it gonna change if I drink it?
If she had rolled something amazing, I would have made it something other than water, because I had something
Oh.
else in mind. But no,
that
it's
sucks, but okay.
it's
yeah.
just water. So yeah, but I mean, you have a nice little source of water available inside the house. That's pretty rare, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not a normal thing. But yeah,
And it's nice water. It's good water.
This is definitely a room meant for experimentation and research. So, but that's what's going on in here.
As I walk by, I kind of touch the chair and go, I can still feel his presence. And then go, and I'm going to save this chair for later.
And there's also a very large cabinet in the room as well.
Yes, go over to the cabinet. I'm opening it.
Yeah, you open the cabinet, but there's nothing inside. It seems like there's like imprints in where like there would have been dust, and you can see where some like books and vials would have sat on the shelves in this cabinet, but it now houses nothing. So, it's probably where Ricky kept his like best of the best stuff.
Could I discern realities in this room to see if anything that is sitting around here is worth anything or anything hidden?
You could, but there really isn't, right? Because when he left, he took anything of actual value with him.
Well, you said blades are hanging on the wall and shit. How do I know that one of those isn't like special?
So Dude Perfectory says internet's acting wonky. I wonder if our stream is weird.
Uh-oh.
Has anyone seen any problems with our stream?
Let me look.
No.
I think it's okay. But I do want to say hello to Dude Perfectory. So.
Nah, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Oh, it's Staniel. Dude Perfectory knows Staniel. Staniel knows everybody.
Oh no. Staniel is missing on Twitch. It's true. I see it.
He is missing.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I don't see Staniel.
Yeah, well,
Staniel's
he
frozen.
disappeared.
Do you guys see Staniel?
No, he disappeared.
And he's frozen.
Yep. Let's we'll message him real quick to like, hey, Staniel reset.
His internet may have went out.
I would like to state that as Melody's looking in the cupboard, I write in very small letters by the apothecary table, Mist was here on the wall.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, Melody effectively owns this house. It's hers.
Oh, I understand that. I'll just say I'll put Mist is here.
Cool. Also, I want to point out to not forget that Ricky had mentioned using the time and
yes, he did to do something with a bag.
Before we leave, I'm definitely going to ask Fiamma, but I'm giving her the amount of time that she said she needed to feel comfortable about it.
Yeah.
I meant to bring that up last game, but it never came up.
Yeah,
because I wanted to try it.
Threaten me again.
Yeah, I mean, over here by the house might be a nice place to try it. I don't know.
I would love that. Oh, if something magical were to happen near our home.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Myself now. Oh, I'm in the woods right beside the house.
Yeah,
and
you
I
are.
can still hear it.
Yeah.
So, all right, Daniel's back.
Yeah, welcome back. So, Kazuki, you're hanging around the house, and after some time passes, Griff exits out the back entrance of the mayor's house, and it looks as though he might be headed back to his house. What do you do?
I follow behind him.
Okay. Roll dexterity. Basically, it's like a stealth check.
He's gonna fucking kill him.
What's my dex? 1.
Damn.
Yeah, he does not have any clue you're
He's a
behind
fucking
him.
ghost.
Jesus.
No, let's be fair. Griff would probably be pretty clueless anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Griff might be a little hungover too, but yeah. So yeah, he starts heading back to his house. He gets to his front door.
He's walking with a limp. He pulled a hamstring.
He gets to his front door, and do you do anything before he walks in?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge as he opens the door. I'm gonna charge and like tackle him into his house.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Yeah. Roll for it. Roll on strength.
Jesus Christ. Daniel's gone again. Jesus.
Yeah. So you managed to tackle him, and you and him crash through the front door itself. As soon as you fall to the ground with him, he does sort of like elbow back and catch you in the face, and you'll take just a little bit of damage from that. It'll be one damage, and you can minus your armor, so basically really nothing. He sort of elbows you in the face and just kind of catches you just a little bit. What do you do after you tackle him to the floor?
I'm going to wrap my hands around his throat and start to squeeze.
Jesus Christ! He's gonna fucking kill him.
We all knew this was coming.
Yeah, we knew it was coming. We just
You
didn't.
want to borrow Ricky's weird sex chair?
Roll on strength.
Jesus.
Oh!
Oh my God. Oh my.
Yeah, this fucker's dead, man.
This man just killed.
Yeah.
the shit out of him.
So Griff is like, oi, what are you doing? Oh my God! Oh. And then you choke him to death. He passes out. All right, he's not dead just yet. He passes out. Do you want to finish the job?
Yeah.
He's fucking killing.
Yeah.
He's cold blooded.
Griff dies on the floor.
Jesus. Well.
All right. So Griff dies, and you're just sort of on top of him, hands around his neck. The life leaves his eyes, and he's dead there on the spot.
She's mine.
Yeah. All right. So what do you do after that?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm gonna stand up, gather myself, and walk out and close the door behind me.
Okay.
Character's a
You
psychopath.
are not good at this.
If Brad's cool with it, I want to make a note that this isn't the first time this has happened.
I'm fine with that.
He's done it 2 more times.
Yeah. All right.
Jesus.
Cool. So yeah, you leave, and that's sort of what happens. His dead body is now on the floor, and you walk out. And where do you go after that?
Let's go back to the inn to hang around, wait for everybody.
Cool. And then Fiamma, what are you doing after you sort of talked with the people? Have you asked any specific questions? Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Generally, I was trying to feel out more information potentially on the next door, but I wasn't getting anything though because none of them remember anything.
Right. Yeah. They wouldn't know anything. I mean, they were pretty oblivious to the orb itself.
So I'm probably just gonna head back to the inn myself.
So yeah, as you're sort of leaving that area, you're here. Let's go back to the cart. At the cart, it's getting to be about midday, and so Ted and Kyle and your other characters' names, who I don't remember honestly.
You don't remember Big D?
Big D,
Magus?
Belladonna. What is James? What is your character's name?
Magus.
Magus, and then
Let's be honest, boys.
and Brad.
Kyle's the only one you need to know.
Wisp.
Wisp. All right.
Yeah.
So those characters all wake up, right? So let's go over and be them for just a minute. They all wake up.
Kyle comes down off of Ritalin.
Yeah. And Ted's like,
Oh, Brad!
guys like, dudes. I'm mad hungry. You guys want to go get a bite?
Hell
fuck
yeah!
Hell yeah, man.
Right. So
Party troop.
he opens the back of the cart, and then there's this alligator there. What does the alligator do?
Snaps at him.
He's like, whoa, not cool, bruh, not cool. And he's like, but I know how to take care of this. And then Ted, let's do this real quick.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I already kind of feel it coming. I know.
Yeah. So Ted tossed the remaining vial of
Knew
fairy
it.
dust into Oki's mouth.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
When Oki clamps down, he does manage to like cut Ted a little bit with his mouth. But then like Oki gets stoned, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And after like 30 minutes pass, Oki's pretty much like in his own like world. He's seeing like rabbits chasing carrots, and there's llamas all over the place, and it's a weird time. So Ted and his band of miscreants manage to like sneak by Oki, and so they start heading into town. And they sort of meet up right here about the time Fiamma's walking by. Fiamma, you see Ted and the group walk by. Do you do anything?
Oh hey, it's those guys.
He's
Cool.
He's like, dude, I sort of remember you. Didn't you look
Not a
homeless?
dude.
He's like,
Oh man.
weren't you
Hell
homeless the
yeah.
last time I saw you?
That was the fine ass homeless bitch. I remember her.
Fuck you. whatever your name is.
He's like, gladly.
Big D, don't forget, man.
So he's like,
It'll cost you.
he's like, hey, you know where my friends are at?
I don't know. We split up.
He's like, that's cool. I'll find them.
Actually, no, don't.
He says, why not?
Because they're gonna come back here.
He's like, oh,
Let's.
okay.
I've dealt with y'all before. Let's go grab some bites to eat, bruh.
Whoa.
And wait for them here.
He says, righteous. We are mad hungry.
Got the
Just
voice
under a
so
breath.
hard
God damn,
right
this is getting so easy.
Just bacon.
So yeah, do you take?
That's like, fuck yeah.
Do you lead into the inn, or where are you going to get food? Are you like going to a street vendor, or what? Do you
I
do?
take him into the inn.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you take them to the inn, and they start ordering food. They got the munchies pretty bad. Let's Gray, what do you
Kyle's
doing?
consistently asking whether or not they have monsters.
And Kazuki would be with you probably about this time, so you guys are sort of just all together, I assume. And do you say anything about Kazuki, about these guys kind of getting loose, or do you just not even mention it?
I don't really care about the fish man, but I am gonna be like, oh hey, did you take care of that thing again?
Yeah, it's done.
You don't even hide it, shit.
So did
Cool.
Fiamma know that he was going to kill Griff?
Well, she caught him after the second one and questioned him, so she found out about the first one. So she's like, whatever.
Yeah. All right.
What she doesn't know is I smell her hair when she sleeps.
Jesus.
I am gonna pat him on the head and be like, you are my little pog champ.
Cool. So yeah, you guys are in the inn. Griff, you're Gray. Sorry, Gray. You're out there in the woods with. Are you just taking a nap?
Yeah, I was just taking a nap.
All right. So you kind of wake up from your nap. You kind of stretch. What are you gonna do?
I guess it's time to go eat again.
All right. Yeah. All right. So you're gonna head towards the inn too. And then Melody and Mist, what are you guys doing there in the house?
I guess we're heading towards the end now that we've kind of searched everything.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
Found nothing.
Yeah.
We found the memories.
Right.
Yep.
I mean,
Get
you know,
some clean water, apparently.
I'll come back. You know.
You got a free place to
when he
stay when you
returns.
come back or whatever. You know, it's a thing.
Yeah, if we come back, since someone just got fucking murked,
Yeah.
We don't know that.
and a bunch of dumbasses just escaped.
We don't know that either.
No, but we're about
Savage
to.
alligator drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I'll be
alligator's
honest.
high on drugs.
I'm gonna be honest, Fiamma ain't gonna tell y'all that they escaped or anything. Just be like, hey, these guys are awake.
Yeah. So you guys all head back to the inn. Does Mr. Melody have any reactions to Ted and the group being like there eating food?
Mist is gonna be like, Ted, what the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the cart.
Ted's like, oh, brah, I like mad hungry, dude. I was gonna die if I stayed in that cart any longer.
I just roll my eyes and turn around.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a non-verbal irritation.
Yeah. He's like, hey, Mist, man, I know I told you before, but I just want to tell you again, like, I'm super appreciative, like, that you broke me out of jail. Like, I thought I was gonna die in there, and so, like, you know, it means a lot to me. You know, you're kind of like my hero.
I just grumble to myself under my breath.
He's like, that's what I like about you, man. Like, you don't say a lot, but like, I know you mean a lot. So, yeah, you all hit there, and really, like, Ted and his group have kind of got their own table to themselves, and they're just like, you know, being dumb, you know, as it is.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, shooting straw wrappers at each other.
They're basically sitting at the kids' table, whatever.
Yeah.
Kyle's finally noticed the waitress and like, yeah, there's that bitch. You know she really wants it. She just didn't want to say in front of all y'all.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are all doing that, and sort of the day goes on. It sort of falls to evening. It's getting about time for the party at night. So do you guys? Sanchez shows up at the end where you guys are, and he sort of like is like, "Party happening now."
And I just look at him and I go,
Fuck you too,
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Sanchez, you are the party.
He says, "I know." And then he walks out, and when he walks out, he says, "Raise the roof."
Oh, wow.
I'm
Oh,
tempted to put in the
damn.
notes ledger.
Cool.
Sanchez wants me.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys get to the town square. You know, it's like surrounded with this sort of fountain area. It's in front of the mayor's like domicile or whatever it is. And there's like food everywhere. There's a lot of vendors, and they have like food. There's music. They've got like a little like bard trio that's there doing that. And a lot of the town has come out. And you're always like hanging out. You're having your drinks. And Oscar says he gets up on like there's a sort of a little stage. And he says, "Everybody, we're all here tonight in honor of the brave adventurers that have saved our town." And he sort of like gestures to you guys.
I bow deeply.
He says, "Thank you guys so much. Without you, our town would be lost. And we're very appreciative and wanted to just have this in honor of you. Here's a toast to you adventurers." And like he raises his
We're
glass.
heroes, and that's what heroes do.
The night carries on a little longer, and then like, do you guys have anything you want to do while you're sitting there?
I play with the bard trio.
Okay, yeah. Roll on charisma. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, you give a decent performance. It's certainly of the level that they're playing at. You're not better than them in this particular instance.
I match them.
Yeah, but you're playing. You know, and people clap and they sing and they dance. While that's going on, suddenly a number of... Oh, go ahead.
Fiamma wants to do a thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fiamma wants to ask Kazuki where he left it.
Right where I did it.
I'm like, God, you stupid fish. Give me directions.
I don't know. All these houses look alike. What are you going to do?
So
You
you
can't
guys,
burn down the whole town.
you guys are having this
His house.
conversation, and while you're having this conversation, a number of guards suddenly rush into the crowd, and they're like, "Him, that's the one!" And they run. Several of them run to Kazuki and grab him by the arms, and they say, they say, "You are under the arrest, under suspicion of murder," and they start carting you away.
Murder.
I'm gonna get in their fucking way.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna step in front of them and light a fireball in my hand.
They say, "Listen here, ma'am. This boy is suspected of the crime of murder, and we must take him to the court of law, as per our laws in this town."
This boy has been under my watch all day. How about you drop him, or I'll burn you?
I don't even hear no proof. They just came and grabbed and...
Not to
They
mention
have
he's
no
a
proof.
child. Can I roll for charisma to help?
He says, "Look, we don't want any trouble. Go ahead and roll on charisma."
Okay.
What do you say?
I tell him I was like, you know, he's a kid. You know, he's a kid, and I really don't think he's capable of this.
So one of the guards, he looks at you. He's got kind of like an understanding eye in his look in his eye, and he's like, "Ma'am, I understand what you're saying. Look, we don't have to do this here, but tomorrow morning we need him to appear in front of the court of law. Can you bring him?"
We're gonna fucking
I'm gonna be
run.
like,
You're gonna
wow,
lose your house.
is this really how you treat your heroes?
He looks at you and he says, "Listen, we don't want any trouble, but we have reason to believe that this young man has committed murder in the first degree."
Murder. I can't even shave.
He says, "I understand that, but we ran a magical tracer, and You're the only suspect.
Because he's the only suspect that looks like a fish here in front of a town of... I call racism.
I've heard quite a few people have a problem with Griff, but...
He says, listen, Griff was a beloved man of this town. Not to mention the mayor's cousin. And I'd be remiss if I could not find his killer.
Well, then you're gonna be remiss.
Yeah, I heard that coming. I knew that was going to be said.
As I say that, I turn the flame black.
He's like, look, we don't want any trouble. We just want to uphold the law. All right? We understand that you're strong. We don't want to engage in a fight. We're very appreciative for what you've done in this town. But
I'm gonna look at him and be like, then let go of my kid.
he lets go. He says, well, they've already let go. Like I said, they said, look, just bring him in the morning to the courthouse. That's all we're asking.
I'm just gonna grunt.
I'm not responsible for him. I just knew that he was just a child.
Says, all right. Well, we have guards posted at the entrances and the exits of the city. We ask that you don't leave, and you appear tomorrow. Courthouse, 9 a.m.
Am I being detained?
He says, yes. Yes, you are. So they kind of back off, and they sort of like recede into the background, but like they don't leave. They're just sort of there. And
Okay.
a lot of the people partying have like stopped. Like this commotion has definitely like sort of soured the mood.
Yeah.
And people are just sort of like standing around, like having quieted conversations amongst each other.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Guess who's burning down an inn tonight?
Well, I should probably go find my crocodile, alligator.
Vacation home. My vacation home.
Yo,
Told you, should have sold it.
So the night kind of winds.
It's a mental value.
The night kind of winds down, and most of the villagers leave the town square. The vendors sort of pack up and leave. You guys you were provided room and board the night prior, but there's been no guarantee of room and board for this particular night. What do you do?
I'm going to stay in Melody's house.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool.
Cool, there's a nice exit to the woods there.
What is everybody else doing?
But I would like to, since we may not be allowed back, ask Fiamma about the orbs, because maybe they, with what Ricky told us, maybe they could be of some help with what's going on.
When we get to Melody's house, I'm going to tell her, listen, we'll have to do that later. I've got to go do some things.
I'm going to say maybe we do it now.
We need to do it before they kick us out.
Before things happen.
They're
Or
gonna
before
be
you burn shit down.
That's exactly what's going on. I'm
gonna
leaving to start lighting
right
fires in every part of the town.
here.
I understand that it'll take 30 seconds to do it. What Shaman Ricky wants us to do it, then you can go burn some shit.
Fiamma's still going to ignore and leave.
Oh, well.
Does anyone roll
I think it was my
charisma?
alligator.
Can someone charisma?
Can I roll charisma? Yeah. 11.
Jesus.
I really like how Mike's forcing this.
Me too, because you'd said that
Yeah,
you'd do
well,
it with the
rolled 11, so
with
let's do this, boy. Come on.
I did say I'd do it, but I did say to wait. But okay. 8.
All right. So yeah, I mean, there's some amount of reluctance. Maybe just to like appease them, and so you can get on with your business and not have this conversation anymore. You hand them the orb for like 3 seconds.
No, I do not hand them the orb. They
Okay.
hand me the other orb.
Okay, fine, whatever. So do you plant the seed then?
Yeah.
So you plant the seed. Fiamma, you hold the 2 orbs up to the seed. It blossoms into a tree, and then within that tree opens what looks like almost a mirror, like a portal. And when you guys peer into the tree, this mirrored portal, Melody and Gray would notice that they can see the forest where they had gotten lost initially with all the vines and stuff. And in that forest stand a few more trees with this glass-like portal to it.
Neat.
So you can sort of see it's seemingly like a portal to different locations.
Okay.
Okay.
This seems useful.
So, anyways, you see that, Fiamma, then what?
Go burn down.
Emma's already tossed the orb back and left.
Okay, cool.
She's going to light fires in different parts of the town,
yes.
so all the guards are distracted.
As soon as you pull the orbs away from the tree, the portal closes. Yep. All right. So, all right, Fiamma, you're heading into town. Is anyone trying to stop Fiamma?
I mean, I don't have enough
I guess
charisma
not,
to
yeah.
stop her, and I, really don't fucking care if she burns everything to the ground. To be honest,
At
Okay.
this point, I don't think we can.
I can't stop her anyway. Cause
Yeah.
ain't none of my business. I'm in the trees over here anyway.
All right. And do the rest of you just like go to sleep?
I
and
just
then-
look at Mist and shake my head and go, "This is not going to end well." It
No,
never
it's
does.
not.
It never fucking does.
I tried to talk to her.
Okay. What do you say?
You're the one that did all this in the first place, man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
I
god.
tried to convince her not to do it and that I'll just run away.
Of
So
course,
nobody-
of course.
What is that?
Hint: Senpai does not notice you.
What is Fiamma's response?
You already know Fiamma doesn't care what the fish thinks.
All right.
There's no difference of opinion just because
Right.
the fish said something.
Right. But okay. So my question is, if Fiamma doesn't care about the fish, why is she setting the fires in the first place?
She's saying the fires because it's stopping them from leaving. She's got orbs to collect.
Yeah. She's not stopping the rest of you from leaving. They're just stopping Kazuki from leaving.
Yeah, but he's a meat shield.
All right. So where are you headed?
Well, I'm gonna go a little over towards where the sick folk are.
Over here.
Gonna burn the sick folk that have nothing to do with this. Literally.
Maximum amount of damage, minimal invasiveness.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh.
All right.
Fiamma's a precision worker.
Let's roll on Dex to see if you get noticed headed that direction.
Why are all your characters evil, Danny?
She's not evil.
What?
That's pretty evil, bro.
You're burning sick people.
Yeah. that's
Yeah,
pretty
well,
fucked up.
fucking they were rocks.
They were rock.
I'm doing all the work I did. That's fine. That's okay.
So
Should roll what?
roll on Dex.
Gotta re-pull up the advanced dice roller.
This, kids, is why you don't simp.
All right. So initially you're not noticed, but once you get to the place where
Roll a 9?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When you get to the location where the 6 people are, there are some guards posted out front, and they see you and they're like, it's like, oh, visiting hours are over.
That's fine. I'm just gonna walk out towards the side, and then back around these houses, and then back around over here.
Okay.
Jesus. Well, here we go.
Roll
Let him do it.
roll Zuko style. Let's see how effective it is.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm not hitting the building itself.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
oh.
the people.
Trees right back.
Okay. Okay. Still,
Yes, I'm gonna.
still roll Zuko style. We'll see how aflame it becomes.
Well, Zuko style is when I've been flamed to my will. I'm just gonna summon one in my hand and start lighting trees on fire with it.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna roll something to see how well you set trees on fire, basically.
Mm.
So I mean, you can roll.
12.
Yeah, you set them like.
Okay.
Literally
all
just
that
holding a
over-
fire under leaves.
All that over there should just be on fire.
Yeah, while I'm
Literally.
making my way back down this way, back around, just more fire. And then cut through these buildings over here. Head back to the house.
Hold on.
I mean, technically, all the guards.
1 second.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, the whole force behind them is on fire.
See,
Is there
I'm going to give my reasoning for this. I've now lit the woods behind where the sick are sheltered on fire. That means not only are they going to have to send people to put out the fire, but they're also going to have to try to send people to evacuate the sick. That's going to take out the maximum amount of guards, and while they're busy, just leave.
Is there a way, like some sort of spell I could cast to protect my little summer home? Like,
no, let that damn thing
Just a burned village. Just a burned village in one house.
Please.
Yeah, no shit.
So there's really nothing you can do about the house. You could draw some water up from the well and just like sort of wet the ground around the house to kind of help save it. If that's something you want to do.
Once again,
burn to the ground.
If Mike's letting it happen, the guards are going to put out the fire, so it shouldn't really spread too far through the buildings. Your house should be fine. It's all the way over in the other corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean,
if we're ever allowed back to it, but yeah.
Right.
You should be, but
let's get
true.
Fiamma to roll some stealth for her way back as well, for exiting the scene.
8.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So as
hold on. Channel Flames of Fate. I'm gonna make that a 10, and I'm gonna once again lose more memory of Griff.
all right, cool. So yeah, you make it back without anyone noticing you. I said you. Obviously, the guards at the front of the house can place you sort of at the scene at the beginning, but no one has seen you leave. So yeah, you make your way back to the house, and what do you do? Do you tell them like, hey, we got a vamoose, or what's going on there?
I'm like, that's another problem solved. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. All right. So my question now.
I'm also going to look at Kazuki and be like, listen, that's another village that we can't come back to, whatever.
So are you going to exit through normal means, or are you going to use the portals that you recently opened up?
Probably should use the portals that we recently opened up. It's going to get us back a lot faster. But we're also going to lose the raptor and whatever else. Because we ain't seen them in a while.
They're right outside.
No,
they're outside the gate.
Yeah, you could bring them in and do.
If we go through the fucking portal, if they're outside the gate,
it's a big tree.
Uh-huh.
We could just climb the fence.
I mean, if the guards
It's
are
covered by trees.
If the guards are distracted by the fire, then you can just walk out the front door.
Yeah, theoretically.
Let's go.
Is this still nighttime?
Yeah, it's still like middle of the night.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that I have a portal too.
I take off my red dress and put it back on my hobo clothes.
Oh, also mark 1 seed because you had 7, now you're at 6. So.
Oh, okay, good.
Heads up.
I have so much written down. Hold on.
So are you just going to exit on the road, or are you going to bring the cart in and exit through the portal?
Where the hell is the rest of all the other guys?
Who?
Vegas, bruh.
Oh, they're all with you guys. They just followed you.
Bruh squad.
What?
Yeah.
They're just with us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's literally like 10 of us walking around.
Yeah, I mean,
right now.
when it comes to like Miss the Melody, Ted's definitely a follower.
Tree's already still here, so Mist, you're the most dexterous. Why don't you go get the cart?
You can go fuck off. Nobody tells me what to do.
Oh Lord.
That's player to player, not person to person.
Oh, okay. Are we going through the portal?
Sure.
Well, I would assume so. The tree's already here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see how it works.
Yeah, I mean, you can go get the card and bring it back. I'm not going to fight that.
Sure, man.
So yeah, because I mean, the town is pretty concerned about the whole fire that's happening near the sick people.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah, the whole goddamn forest back there that's on
Yeah,
fire.
shit.
Yeah. Sure thing.
Yeah. So yeah, you go get the cart, and so you head over back to the thing. You're gonna have to hold the 2 orbs, the wood orb and the time orb, back up to the now grown tree to open the portal back up. So I assume you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, you open the portal. As soon as you enter through, you come to a clearing in that forest that you were in before, the sort of the alive forest. But in that clearing, there's now like a. You guys have all seen The Nightmare Before Christmas, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the doors in the trees.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that, but like they're like open windows to locations. And right now, there's a couple locations you can see. One is sort of that crossroads where Ruben had put that one tree. That's sort of in between that forest and the ghostly town.
Yeah.
One is sort of you can't really tell where it is. It's sort of in the middle of nowhere. Then there is one more, but it looks like it's very fleshy. It's weird. It looks like the inside of an animal.
Oh god.
Oh, okay. That is a ferret.
Or you could just stay in that forest clearing that you're in. That is that sort of area.
I'm pretty sure if we went inside that
Can I use
portal, it'd be
spirit
terrible.
talk and like ask them, like which will lead us closest to the orb tree or to home or that sort of thing?
We just go to the one to nowhere.
So you could talk to Fang, and Fang can tell you what the trees want you to tell them.
Okay, sure.
Or no,
Charisma?
Fang's not with you. Sorry, you can't do that.
No,
Sorry.
Fang is
Oh, that's right.
gone.
Now, I could stare into a fire and ask directions.
Because spirit tongue is like being able to talk to trees, grass, animals.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with the staring into the fire thing.
Okay.
Alright,
That's fine.
so I guess I'm gonna light another fire in my hand. Didn't even do the one from last time. There we go. And then that's... What is it? Roll plus wisdom. 11.
Yeah. So basically.
Basically asking guidance.
Yeah. It basically tells you that if you can commune with the forest, that it might could open up a portal to one more location. It would require some magic on your part, but it could open up a location closer to where like your ultimate goal is.
Well, then I'm going to commune with the rest of my party and be like, what's the ultimate goal? Where are we headed?
And you guys are headed back to where the guild hall would be.
Yeah, to the guild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got to ask because I don't know. I've never been there.
So
Yeah.
we'll pass that information on.
Yeah.
All right. Then I guess I'm going to allow it to suck some magic out of me.
Yeah. All right. Roll one more time on wisdom to sort of commune with the forest.
Another 11.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. So you sort of draw on all your magical power, and you sort of enter sort of this spiritual space, and then the trees of the forest are there before you, and they're like, "Greetings, angel of the beyond. What is it that you seek from us?"
I wish to head to this location, but don't have a portal or which way to get to there.
So it takes them a minute, and they're like, "We see. We could open a portal to that location, but it would be a one-way trip."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they pull from you some magical power. They draw on your own strength to do so, and a portal opens up, which Melody and Mist can tell, anyways. Well, even Gray, because Gray's been there. It's almost though it's looking out from that giant tree where the guild hall is. So essentially, the portal is forming there at that particular tree.
All right. Well, Miss steps through it.
Yeah, I go through it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's fine. Walk
Yeah.
through.
Does everyone pass through?
Yes.
Fuck it, I'm
Kyle's-
staying. No.
Kyle's definitely like, dude, I'm tripping so many balls right now. And walks through.
Yeah, sure. Let's all walk through.
Yeah. Kazuki too?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright, so
I'm surprised it didn't just wandered through the wrong one.
yeah, so you all step through, and you arrive here. Did I move you guys? Yeah, I did. Okay. So yeah, you step out here. It's sort of still middle of the night. In front of the tree. As soon as the last person steps out, the portal collapses behind you.
I remember this place. I was gonna kill Melody here. What?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, and
That's not
and
where
so,
you were going to kill me, but okay.
So you stand to a clearing with a giant tree. There are
Here?
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was in the Skull World, but yeah.
There
I
is
don't
stone
Remember
rubble.
this.
Yeah, you don't. You haven't seen that yet, though.
You
So there's some stone rubble surrounding the perimeter of the tree there. From where it's from where the stone walls crumbled.
Yeah, I remember.
Now Mist wouldn't remember that because he
No.
wasn't here for that. Only Melody and Gray would remember that. But yeah, you step out. It's the middle of the night, and this is sort of where you are. Cart and all. I mean, raptors. You got the whole
Awesome.
other party of people, and so that's sort of where you are. And now also, as you've sort of experienced, anywhere you plant a seed, you'll have a portal to.
Well, that's what I
using-
was about to say. I would
using
like
this
to
method.
plant one of the seeds.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to plant it like right here. You can plant it anywhere in this area. So, that's up to you where you put it.
Plant it at the McDonald's.
Yeah. So yeah, it's middle of the night, and here you are. You're several hundred miles away from where you were before.
Trippy.
Neat.
Do I see a skull?
Why do y'all live in the woods?
Yeah, there is a skull and a couple other bones on the ground.
I pick up the skull. I loot the skull.
Yeah, cool. That's the original skull of Skelly.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. You pick it up. It's yours.
All right, in the bag it goes.
Yep. All right.
What do you... Hey, Miss, should we plant the tree here, or should we plant it exactly by the guild hall?
That's a good question. Do we want it
Oh.
hidden or do we want it out in the open? Because
I would say if something's chasing us, we should probably just plant it by this tree.
I mean,
so it's a little distance.
You could plant it among like the trees in the middle of all this too. That's up to you.
I want to be able
What-
to find it. Let's put it by the big tree.
what if we put it like right here? We clear a little clearing and put it there.
Okay, yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah, that's something you can do.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
then
think
yes.
that's probably the best bet.
All right. So
All
you-
right, we have a
so-
portal there.
So
then.
you're going to plant a tree here, and I mean you're not there yet, but the plan is basically to plant a tree here and clear out some of the trees around it, so it's like
Yes.
isolated. Okay.
Yes. So just like a tree right in this area
Yeah.
somewhere.
And we can resolute that in between sessions or whatever that you've done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But
So,
go
yeah.
ahead and mark off one of the seats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Yes.
walk to the guild hall.
Yeah. So
Why is there so many buildings?
yeah. So as soon as you like make your way past the clearing here, you notice that across the river there's sort of a large, inn/tavern looking building.
Okay,
Um,
that's
You also see some market
lucky.
stands just north of that, and then of course there's your little guild hall over here.
Yep.
So that's what you see. Ted's like, "Oh, dude, whoa, how are we back here?"
I'm gonna look at Ted and be like, Ted, what the fuck is there a market stall and frickin' tavern here? It
Did
wasn't
we
here the last time I
Tav-
remember.
I tell you about Fluffy, the tavern,
Okay.
Well,
and
yeah, okay. But
the other one I don't know though.
So Ted also is like gesturing to his like crew. He's like, "Guys, this is where that guild hall I was telling you was about. Like, you guys would definitely like hang here with me. Like, we're gonna get like mad see around here. All right, I'm just saying."
Kyle's
I'm
like,
gonna look
"Bruh."
at Ted and be like, no, you're gonna make your own little place somewhere far away from here.
He's
Kyle's like, bruh, there's a river I can throw car batteries into. Sweet.
You leave our river alone.
So Ted's like, "Yeah, man. Like, that's Fluffy's place over there. Like, she had like an inn built, right? And
Yeah.
like, it's pretty dope, guys. Like, it's real nice on the inside. Like, Fluffy knows what she's doing, all right? And like, those are the markets, man. Like, some of the vendors that have like been passing through, they've been stopping off since the inn's here. Like, people have been staying and like they've been buying stuff. So like, the market's like, pretty banging too. Listen, man, I set it all up. Like, I helped. Like, there's like incoming money and stuff. Like, these guys are paying like monthly, legit.
And where is this money, Ted?
He says, "Oh man, like Gorm's keeping hold of that. Like,
Okay.
he said
Thank
I wasn't.
God.
He said I wasn't too good at handling the money. And I get it. Like, I
Okay,
mean,
all
he's
right.
older and wiser, so I let him take care of that."
How's Brucey been?
I'm gonna point over to this area right here on the map and say that's where you're gonna build your shack, Ted. 'Cause you're
He's
not
like,
staying.
righteous, bruh.
How's
All right.
Brucey? How's Brucey been?
He's like, Brucey, who's that?
Brucey's my bat.
Oh, yeah, man. Like, that little nugget lives over there in the cabin with Gorm, man. I don't really check in on him.
Okay.
Oh man, you got a bat.
I go check on Brucey with Gorm.
So you're just gonna walk up in the middle of the night into Gorm's house?
I mean, it's the guild hall.
Yeah, I know.
I'll knock. I'll be like, I don't know.
When you guys sort of like get around here, Ted's like, "Hey, I'm gonna show my bros the inn, man. Like, it's the place to be." And so he like parts ways. Him and his group like go towards the inn.
No polluting our river.
Tells us no promises.
So yeah. So
God, I hate.
are the rest of you headed to the guild hall then? What's Fiamma?
I'm headed to the guild hall.
What's Fiamma and Kazuki doing?
Honestly, Fiamma's just tagging along for the ride. She doesn't know where we are.
Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, you guys sort of head to the guild hall. Do you knock or do you just like barge in?
I
knock.
knock and then just step in.
Yeah. So you knock and you walk in, and Gorm just like sort of like, I mean, there's like a bed sort of in the main area, and he like shoots up and he's like, "Who's there?"
I'll be like, it's me, Mist.
Gorm, it's just us. I'm sorry.
When you say it's me, Mist, he like immediately like reaches to grab for like a dagger or something. And he's like.
And then I correct him. I'm like, no, he's good
like,
now.
He's like, "I don't want no trouble." And he sees Melody. He's like, "Melody, what's going on?"
Miss, do you want to tell him or do you want me to?
Nah, you go ahead. He ain't gonna listen to me anyway.
Okay, Gorm. Apparently, Mist was under the enchantment of one of the orbs, but he's cool now. He even brought back the money that he took. He doesn't remember any of it.
So he sort of like drops the dagger. He still keeps it in his hand. He's clutching it pretty tightly, and he's like, "Okay, all right." He says, "What the hell, Mist?"
Hey man, I apologize for anything that happened. I had no control over that.
He did give a nice apology.
He's like, "Yeah, all right."
Now, Ted, on the other hand.
Yeah, Ted's a dick. Why have you been watching him?
What is going on?
He's like, "Look, man, I can't watch that sack of crap every minute of every day." He's like, "Is he with you guys? Because I hadn't seen him in a while."
He's in Fluffy's.
He found us.
Right now.
Absolutely. He is unfortunately back, so.
He's like, "Man, it's been so peaceful with that Juggalo gone, but like."
I mean, there's ways to make him disappear, Gorm.
He's like, "Oh man, like as much as I would love that, like Grigori rolled over in his grave. I don't know why, but he loved that dumb son of a bitch. It's probably because he didn't have any family left, and he's the only one left. But like, that boy vexes me.
Grigori, rest in peace, but his dumb family.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's my Brucey?
He says, "Oh, Brucey and I be chilling, man. Like,
Oh, that's great.
Brucey's the best." He's
He
like,
is.
he like points up, and Brucey's like sleeping upside down in like the rafters.
Hey, off topic. How much did that really sweet ass guild hall that we wanted to be built cost?
He's like, oh
I
man,
forget.
I think that one was like 700 gold, if I understand correctly.
I thought it was
All right.
600, but no, wait.
I don't remember. That's why
Yeah.
I asked.
Yeah. But he's like, yeah, man. I mean, like, if you got the dough, man, we get the builders in here today.
We're getting close. We're getting closer anyway.
So he's like, you guys see like Fluffy's place up there?
Yeah, it's really nice actually.
Yep.
He's like, dude, like, Fluffy has been bringing in some clientele, and she pays her rent every time on time. Like,
Secondly, thank you for taking care of the finances because God only knows what would happen if Ted was in charge of it.
he's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean,
I appreciate you keeping a lock on that.
he says, but you know, I mean, listen, I can't say anything, but Ted ain't all bad. All right, I know he's a dumb SOB, but like sometimes he gets it right.
How much money have we brought in?
He says, well, you guys been gone a month, so let me see. Let me check the bank over here. Let's see. So that place has been here for about a month. So where is the price list? All right. So let's see. Fluffy has bought her own building. She's only renting the land. It's a large land plot. Only been there a month. So right now you've generated 2 gold from Fluffy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Money in too.
Yeah. Yeah. So hey, it's 2 free gold. All right.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Damn
yeah,
right.
the price of a large plot is 2 gold per month. Now, if you rent it out, she owns her own building, right? If you own the building and the land,
I put it in.
then it'd have been 20 gold per month, right? But like I said, she had enough money to buy her own building. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, every 2 months you'll just like generate 2 gold from her for that. And then the market. The market is really a small plot of land, so it's like an additional 500 silver for the market. But we can't actually surmise that Gorm actually owns. Well, probably actually Fluffy owns those buildings, so she's actually generating some money from the building itself. But yeah, so 500 silver for the market.
All right. So I'm going to look at Melody.
What about the additional rent from the wheat farmers? Because Ted said that after the initial payment that we would get.
Oh yeah, so you'll receive another gold from them as well.
The dill holes up there.
Yeah.
What about the market guys? They don't pay.
So that's 500 silver.
Okay.
So basically, in the last month, you've gathered an additional 3 gold and 5 silver. However,
Sweet.
there is the cost of your animals you're gonna have to reconcile.
Okay.
So regular maintenance. So it's 1 silver per pound monthly cost on the animals, and the raptor probably weighs like 150 pounds, and the donkey. What does a donkey weigh? I don't know.
Hold on. I can look that up.
Probably too much.
I mean, I'm thinking a donkey's probably like 500 to 1,000 pounds.
Okay, it says anywhere from 180, an adult, 180 to 1,100 pounds. That's a lot.
We'll say 500.
Well, this is a grumpy, skinny asshole donkey, so
Standard donkey, 400 to 500 pounds.
We'll say 400.
There
Okay.
you go.
So 400 pounds, and we'll probably ramp the raptor up to 300 pounds, right? So the raptor's like 300 pounds, the donkey's 400 pounds, so that's 700 silver that you have to pay for the upkeep of those animals. And then also Bruce probably only weighs like 10 pounds, right?
Yeah,
if that.
Bruce can go eat his own fucking bugs. He doesn't need to be paid for.
So we'll
That's actually fairly accurate.
Bruce is my personal pet.
Well,
so let's see.
I understand that, but like we're talking like cats back in the day. They didn't make cat food. The cat just went out and ate some fucking birds and some damn mice. You don't pay to have that. I'm sure the bat was
really
fine.
Pay to feed bats. The bats just go out and eat.
Yeah,
I get the donkey and raptor, but the bat—that's dumb.
Okay, if you choose to buy the bat food.
That's out of Melody's own pocket.
That's what I was about to say. He's my own personal pet,
so we'll say 5 silver if you choose to pay for food for him.
Yeah,
food.
You know what? I'll do it.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, now that we've got all that resolved, I'm gonna look at Melody and be like, if I own half this hall, I will put the money down right now to get it built.
I want us to all have equal shares. I know it'll take some time, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how much does the group have in general?
The
Currently,
group
478.
Okay. All right. So you're getting pretty close. Yeah. All right. Cool. So you guys are there. Now you're sitting there, and there is like a newspaper sitting to the side. Does anyone want to have a look at that?
Sure.
Yeah. Cool. As you're reading the newspaper, let me go here. There is an article in there. I mean, on the front page, it's talking about elections, and then there's some commentary about government officials and stuff like that. If you flip
10 different ways to style an orc's hair.
Yeah. If you flip a few pages back, there's my GM timeline.
What to do when your gnomes run out.
So there's a mention of an increase in monster activity in the town of Ugrin. There's been a couple of attacks on the outskirts of town, and that there's also people saying that there's been sightings of kobolds within the town itself.
Didn't we deal with a family of dwarves that were holding a group of kobolds? They were headed to Ugrin for business purposes.
I would weigh in, but you know.
You weren't there.
Poor Reuben.
Mist, do you remember any of this? Gray, what about you?
Mist wouldn't remember it. No, Mist wasn't there.
No, none of that happened when I was doing.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't even there.
It was literally just you and Gray.
Yeah.
Gray, do you remember the kobolds?
Yo.
Okay. We relayed to the group what went down with the family and making their children shit their pants.
She relates to the group because she sings like a fucking banshee, and I scared them by just looking at them.
Well, to be fair, I don't remember which one of us made them shit their pants. It may have been Skelly.
It may have been Reuben.
Reuben tried.
Reuben did one nice thing.
Reuben did a good thing, but the children were traumatized. They thought the flower was poisonous.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna fucking eat them.
Yeah.
Nobody would let me eat them.
Don't
She
eat
gave
the
them up.
children.
She gave them up. It's fair
She's
game.
a terrible mother. Terrible
Fair
mother.
game. I don't care how terrible she is. It's fair game.
Anyway.
So you guys are kind of having a discussion, and Gorm's sitting there still sort of a little like, he's like, hey, so who are the new people?
Ask your buddy Ted.
No, he's
Fiamma.
It's Fiamma and Kazuki.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
Ted and his cohorts, they're at the inn.
Oh, that's right. Would you like to
I'm
introduce
gonna-
yourselves?
I'm gonna walk up, reach for his hand, and be like, Fiamma, Angel of Alpan.
Are you back in your hobo clothes?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
changed into them before we left.
Yeah. He shakes your hand and he says, pleasure to meet you.
Then I walk up to him and stick out my hand. I'm Kazuki Hara. When he
Yeah.
grabs my hand, I squeeze his hand real hard and say, "Don't touch her again."
He's like, he looks at Fiamma and he says, "Is this your boy?"
That's my fish.
Blub, blub.
He looks back at you and he says, "Okay." He's cool with it, right? I mean, Gorm's been around a hot minute. He's seen a lot of stuff, right? So he's not really surprised by a lot of things at this point.
If I remember correctly, Gorm body slammed a dude into a fire. So
yeah,
what's a fish person?
right.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys should definitely go check out like Fluffy's place. I mean, it's
Oh yeah.
it's pretty hopping, right? I mean, you can stay here if you want to, but I mean, obviously we just have the one room. Like, she definitely got like,
Sorry.
she's definitely like a whole lot of rooms. Like, you should check in with her for sure.
All
I want
right.
to talk to Brucey. Can I talk to Brucey?
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, just yeah, he's up there. Have
Bat
at it.
looks tasty.
You touch my bat, you die.
Yeah, right. Let's go. We can go outside.
Yeah, I leave to go to.
I
Talk
talk
to
to
Fluffy.
Brucey.
Yeah,
That's,
so
that's a solid 10. He loves me.
So
Well, you did that.
Brucey flies down. He feels pretty amenable at the moment. I don't know that he loves you because you haven't been around. But he flies down and he sort of lands on your arm and he looks at you and he says, "Treat, treat."
You know what? Yeah, what do I have? Hold on. What do I have that I can feed him? Crap.
Kneecaps.
Would he eat a kneecap?
No, he wants like, I don't know, meat or something.
Kneecaps are meat. What are you talking about?
Well, that's right. Actually, remember, I just marked money off for the animal food.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
her treats included?
You
Then
know
yes,
what?
I give him a treat.
Well, I mean, there are treats in the house, so you could probably get some treats from within the house and hand it to
Wonder
him.
Yeah.
if the dragon's
Oh, yeah.
getting hungry.
Yeah,
Definitely give him.
Yeah, you
Definitely give him a treat.
You give him a treat. He
God,
gobbles.
Greg.
He gobbles it up. He's feeling pretty. He feels all right about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him a little pet.
Yeah. All right. So everyone else is headed to the inn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and I go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you guys walk
Brucey
in.
can come if he wants, and I'll buy him something at the end. But if he doesn't, he can stay here.
Yeah, he'll go with you. You know.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys walk in the inn. It's pretty nice. It's got a nice decor to it. Everything's like a nice stained cherry wood. It's all fixed up pretty well. Up in the top rafters is Fluffy, and she sees you guys walk in, and she sort of starts making her way down the stairs. And she greets Mist first, and she says, "By the heavens, I thought I'd never see you again."
I am glad that I got to see you again. How are you doing?
He says, "Well, as you can see, business is good. And let me tell you, when I say good, I mean good." And she's, and you can kind of tell that she means that, like, she's not talking about the inn. She's talking about, like, other stuff, right?
Right.
So she looks around and she says, "So I see some new faces here in your group. What's happening?"
I will
Walk up,
look
shake
at them
the
and-
hand.
Yep. Just say, introduce yourself.
Fiamma, goddess of Valpan. Or, sorry, angel of Valpan.
She shakes your hand. She says, with the right aesthetic, you could make a lot of money, doing other things."
I'm like, oh, I know.
She says, "Okay, well, if you ever need a manager, I can help you out."
You ever need a manager? That's great.
I'm
And
just gonna
she's-
chuckle and be like,
And she points at Kazuki and she's like, "What's with the kid?"
that's my pet fish.
Is she attractive?
I mean, for a cat lady, sure.
The question is she wearing her gold fur brooch or not?
Yeah, her fur's golden, and she's still sporting that look.
Kazuki is immediately obsessed with her.
She
Oh, he's a simp. It's
when
fine.
she shakes your hand, she kind of smells you, and she's like, "You smell
Delicious.
delicious."
It's like blood squirts out of his nose and he falls.
she like Seneca pulls back. She says, "Gross." And then she looks.
I agree with her. Gross.
She looks at Gray and she's like, "So big fella, how you been doing?"
Oh, I've been doing good.
She says, "I smell something odd in that backpack of yours."
Yeah, it's gonna stay in that fucking backpack too.
She's like, "Hi." I feel you. And she looks at Melody and she's like, "Styling as always."
Oh, thank you.
She says, where's that skeleton?"
Actually, I was about to ask you, how much do you know about tattooing?
She's like, "I know a guy.
You know a guy?
I know a guy."
Cool. And then I pull from the backpack my trophy and say, I need some work done.
She says, "Okay, I'll set you up with somebody. You give me a day or two."
Awesome, thank you.
She's also she looks at you guys. She's like, "Look, guys, no hard feelings about Maria. I knew she was gonna get herself killed one day, you know. So it's all right."
Promise you wouldn't have killed her if she hadn't tried to kill me.
That's fair.
Self-defense.
That's fair.
Same thing happened to this guy.
She's like, "Hey, Mist, could I borrow you a second?"
Sure.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And she takes you, and you guys kind of walk back, and she's like, let's go into my office real quick." And so, Fluffy and Mist go in the back office. What are the rest of you doing in the pub there while you're there?
Yama's getting a room. She's tired.
I'm
Yeah.
eating and feeding small pieces of it to Brucey.
All right, cool.
Bonding.
Yeah. What's Kazuki doing?
Sniffing my hair while I sleep.
Sniffing at the door where the cat was.
Yeah, I was waiting for that one.
Sit down. Sit down.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I said he's waiting by her litter box.
Ah!
Jeez.
No, he's
Hey,
sitting in
wait.
the.
Wait, make
He's
it
just
weird.
sitting in the corner.
All right. And what's
Relaxing.
Gray up to?
Who's eating?
All right, cool. Yeah. So we go over to Fluffy's office. Mist just she closes the door behind the two of them, and she's like, "So, Mist, is everything okay? You doing all right?"
I'm as good as I possibly can be after what happened.
She's I mean, if you don't want to tell me, I'm not going to ask any questions. I know how things are. I should make sure you're good before we talk any further.
I am solid.
She says, "Cool." She says, "Well, I got this little basement area, below the inn." And she says, some people like me and yourself, every now and then we gather to discuss a little business, if you know what I mean."
I do.
She says, and I think you might be a good addition to our little group we got forming down there. If that's something you'd be interested in.
Depends on what capacity I'd be in.
She says, "Well, right now, I'm running things. But, I got my hands real busy with the business up here, the legit workings. Now, I'd like to take a little time to assess your mental state because, if I'm being honest, you haven't shown to be very stable lately. But, if I see that you're okay, if you're back to your old self, maybe I'll let you run things a little bit."
All right. I'll take you up on that.
It's great. Fantastic. We get together every Sunday night at just 10 past midnight, if you want to. That's probably about a week from now, I think, where we're looking at. What's the current date? I got to look. I don't remember.
Nobody does.
So actually, today is Sunday, so the first meeting will be tonight. So it's like, yeah, we're getting together tonight. If you'd like to
Sweet.
join and see it and convene in our meeting,
I would.
yeah, it's all right. So I'll see you, like I said, 10 minutes past midnight, if that's okay with you.
Sounds good.
Yep. Just, now, if you excuse me, I got an end to run.
All right.
And so she walks out, and I assume you exit.
Yep. I go
yeah.
sit at the bar.
Yeah, so you guys, and also, Fluffy sort of extended, if you guys want to stay the night, she'll only charge you, 10 silver a person, discounted rate. If that's something you want.
Man, even for me, dang.
Look,
I ain't staying
Fluffy, a businesswoman, right?
I'm staying
I
in the
pay for
woods.
me and the fish.
Yeah.
Staying in the woods.
All right, cool. And then Melody, what are you choosing to do?
I don't have a ton of money, so I'm just like trying to figure something out.
You can go stay in the guild hall with on the floor with Gorm or whatever.
Or I could camp out in the all of the people that are with Ted are not in the cart. I can camp in the cart, right?
Yeah, well, Ted's not gonna sleep in the cart. Ted's definitely gonna like foot the bill for like Fluffies.
I was about to say, no one's in the cart, right?
No.
I'll camp in the cart then.
All right, cool.
You may or may not be disrupted a little bit during the night by Kyle peeing on one of the wheels. It's a tradition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
And that's sort of where we'll probably like close for the night, and we'll pick up next time with things that are going on from there. Everyone will get a night's sleep, whether it's good or not. We'll be seen.
Roll for it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see next time. Yeah. Ted and his crew they sort of they stay up and party most of the night, and some of them probably go to the room. Some of them probably pass out just like behind the inn, I'd imagine.
Kyle heard about the weed farm. He's going to go start working on that farm.
So yeah. Do your characters want to do anything before they like retire for the evening, or are we all good?
Mist is not going to retire. He's going to stay up pretty much most of the night.
Yeah. Well, he's got that meeting, which I said we'll kind of pick up with that probably first thing next week is that meeting. So, Kazuki and Fiyama have got a room. Are you staying in the same room?
No. He'll be in the same room, but we're not staying in the same room.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, and Gray's in the woods. Melody's in the cart. Yeah, all right, cool. And let's say Ted and the boys and the girl, I guess, are all they're all probably staying in the same room. They're doing it Dragon Con style, where they're all like the whole party.
They're definitely doing that.
Yeah, the whole party in just one room for sure.
Now, whether the whole party makes it to that room or not, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah.
Kyle has, in fact, hit on Fluffy.
Yeah. Fluffy definitely has dismissed him entirely. Well, actually, Fluffy's played along as long as Kyle's spending money.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds right.
Kyle style.
Yeah. So she's
Can
never.
I at least roll on charisma to see if I did anything? Got any leeway?
She won't have sex with you, but if you roll good on charisma, she'll definitely make you believe that you are going to have sex with her.
Nah, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Kyle way.
Yeah. Yeah. Roll for it.
That's a 6. I've got a negative on charisma.
Yeah. No.
Great.
She shuts you down hard. You may still feel turned on by it, but she definitely shuts you down hard.
God. Love when they take charge.
Gold.
So, yeah.
Whatever, she's just denying it.
Yeah, okay. Real quick, I just want to say thank you to our viewers. Thank you so much for watching us. And we'll see you guys next week with the continuation of the Defy Adventure Show. Yeah.